Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you for the love, the support. I just can't thank you enough. I'm so grateful and a blessed week to each and every one of us. So, this moment, I say, let me bring this update to you. The Biafra National League leader, just hit the nail. In case you don't know him, he is in alliance with Mr. Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Prime Minister. You can see the great connection, and he have a lot of message to pass out, but I just bring a little clip here. Do well to follow him on all his social media platform on Biafra National League so that you can watch the full video. You won't regret it. And the name of his platform will be written on the stream, so please check on him, and I'll be right back.
Um, if we notice recently, we discovered that our activities has increased. Uh, Starting from the sit at home, from 1 day to 1 week, from 1 week to 2 weeks, everything is highly increasing. Because we keep warning, and they're allowing situation to get worse, and before you know, things will get out of hand. Same thing is happening at the maritime border area of Biafra, at the boundary between our neighbors, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, and other island countries on the island, Congo and Gabon area. A lot of things have been happening within the eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea. And when you come to the eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea, our men are advancing. In fact, we are showing strength. We are dragging strength with the enemy invaders, enemy forces within the eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea. Recall that a few months ago, we had a press conference in Calabar. In that press conference, I stated clearly that I made demands on behalf of our BNL, of which our officials were there present. Many of the press journalists were there. And we demanded the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We also requested the Nigerian government should ask Cameroonian authority to stop imposing tax, forceful tax on our people in the eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea. We also asked the Cameroonian government to immediately withdraw their troops, withdraw their forces from the Bakassi Peninsula. And we stated that if these are not granted, the consequences will be unrest in the region, complete shutdown of oil exploration, and so on and so forth. And I also made it clear that it may not come directly from the BNL family, from the BNL, but the BNL command large number of loyalists, which I also listed some of the hard men. Of course, we know in the eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea, a lot of militants, forces are there that are loyal to BNL, that respects BNL, that are part of the struggle, fully part of the struggle, and are ready to do anything on their own. The order may not come from BNL, But being that we have given warning and Nigerian and Cameroonian authority refused, these boys will go on rampage. And before you know it, the situation will get out of hand. I gave that warning because I know what is going to happen if they fail to listen to us. Because our people knows we are fighting for them. They know that the demands we make is for their interest. And after that press conference, I was arrested in Ipob on my way returning to my base by some criminal police officers who blocked my vehicle at the boundary between Ipob with Esienudim. And they moved me to divisional headquarters where I was interrogated. They detained my driver and one other person. I was not detained, but I was being interrogated. And they tortured as well. Even my two people with me were tortured. They were threatening, I was threatening to kill the police. Via my press conference I had in Calabar and whatever, and all sorts of allegations. You know? And after that, as criminals, they collected money. And I was released at night. And they didn't know they were doing themselves. Because they are creating more, they created more problems for themselves. Today there is no peace in Ipob, and they send them. They are being killed like fowl. They are being killed like fowl. Because when you accuse somebody wrongly, that thing you accuse that person will start happening to you. Start happening to you. And that is what is happening to them now in Esienudim, in Akwa Ibom. When you intimidate an innocent person, you will experience the worst. You will see the worst. You see the worst. I'm only a freedom fighter. I'm not a criminal. Why they are the ones that are criminals? Why they are the criminals? Then you come and accuse somebody who is doing the work of Almighty. It is God that sent us to liberate our people. You accuse us. We are not extorting from the people. But you, the security men, you are extorting from people. You collect money on the road. You steal. You turn kidnappers at night. And you see Biafran activists, you arrest them. You lay allegations on them. And you think you have arrived. They are all criminals. That is what they do. I pass them on the way. Even some of them, if they can identify me, they collect money. And you say you are secure. What are you securing? Kidnappers are everywhere. They are taking over. Hired assassins are taking over. And what is the police doing? What is the military doing? They are doing nothing. And that press conference, they thought it was a joke. They thought it was a joke. I told them there won't be peace at the eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea. There won't be peace if our demands are not met. And they gave out the yes. And what is happening today? What is happening today? Problem started from the upland, Bakassi, to the peninsula, to the maritime borders. They declared curfew at the upland Bakassi over the crisis, violence activities. They were very lucky during the curfew. They were very, very lucky during the curfew. I was the one coming. The people of Bakassi, the people of upland, I was the one calming them down. I was the one calming our followers. Everybody were fed up of the curfew. People were calling me, youths were calling me, that they are fed up, they are tired, they want to express themselves, their grievances. If I had allowed them to carry out, execute their plans, those boys in upland, the whole of, in fact, from upland, Bakassi to Akpabio, local government will be disastrous, will be destroyed. They would have been destruction of properties and other things or whatever, with what they were planned, said no. They should keep observing. Because that curfew came directly from the government. They ordered the curfew. When the Marine boys gave them warning and carried out a warning action, that was when they shifted the curfew from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. If they don't know, let them know. It is not about arresting with the freedom fighters. I don't wear face mask while moving. I can't hide my face. I can't stay indoors. I'm a businessman. I have to eat. I have to look for what to eat. Nobody's feeding me, so I can't hide my face because I'm fighting for Biafra. If you feel I have gone wrong, I don't hide my face. It's only the fools that comes to look for trouble, and when they come for trouble, they get it. They may not get it immediately, but when they will start getting it, it will last before it will be resolved. It will last before it will be resolved. Things will get out of hand. I told them in Ikan, the security officers that came and apprehended me in Ikan, Cameroon border there. If you are arresting a non-violent agitator, I don't come with gun to Ikan, to Upland Bakassi. If you've not seen me with militants, at least you don't have evidence to say that, oh, this person is part of militants or whatever. You come and arrest me. I vow there will not be peace. There will not be peace. Because that thing you accuse me of will start what's happening, and it's happening. In Ikan, have they enjoyed peace? Those are the jetty, those forces are the jetty. They will not enjoy peace. They will not. They don't know the kind of loyalists we have there. In Ikan there. In Ikan. Ikan areas. That is why they are waiting for me to visit Ikan. Or Ikan. Anywhere upland back, so they will come and arrest me. But that is the only place they usually arrest me. Is in upland Bakassi. Bakassi. They see me as a threat whenever I come in. They see me as a threat. I will deploy all their forces that day. But it will not stop. Has it stopped me from coming? It has stopped me from coming. From moving to any part of our territory. You can't stop me. Recently, we saw reports coming in from the maritime border areas, clashes between the Black Marine and joint border forces of Nigeria and Cameroon. The Rapid Intervention Battalion, B, the Nigerian operatives, the Nigerian Navy, teamed up as joint border forces to battle with freedom fighters identified as Black Marine in the peninsula over there. It was a 3 days operation by Black Marine. I was following carefully the situation within the region. if you can remember, the Chinese government, Chinese delegates or whatever, came to Nigeria and assured them of support to combat our people in the Gulf of Guinea, to combat people they call criminals and militants and whatever, and terrorists, the people they feel terrorizing the Gulf of Guinea, in order to protect the oil they are getting from our land. And we thought they were just making ordinary declaration in Abuja. Little did we know that it was a very serious declaration. They had an agreement. Under 2 weeks, Chinese government deployed their warships supplied them with their warships in Lagos there, and not up to a week after they were supplied with warships, they deployed those equipments, those warships to Bakassi Peninsula. Bakassi was the first area they deployed their warship, their target there was deployed. People started calling me from Bakassi everywhere that I should not make any comment concerning concerning what's going on. But as it stands now, there's heavy military presence, and the warship has arrived Bakassi. By some of my officers, some concerned persons from the region, they were saying, "Oh, Prince Will, don't make any comment, don't make any press statement, don't make I should go silent for now." Now, what is going on there now? It's like there's war. The kind of war with what they are seeing. And I say, what am I going to say? Nobody mentioned that the warship, because of us, because of Biafra. So they did not mention our name. They are being diplomatic. We are also diplomatic. So I don't need to comment. But we know full well that they came for us. We know full well. And since then, it has been difficult. They kept intimidating our people.
So, my beautiful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to share the video, like, and subscribe. As I said before, check on him on Biafra National League, where you can get all the updates and information about him. So, thank you so much, and bye-bye.